We are taking calls at 617-830-4750. Welcome to the David Pakman Show. Lewis is here. Rachel is here. I am here. Who are we talking to?
Hi, this is Kareem from San Francisco. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, it's a pleasure. What's on your mind?
So I had a question for you, David. Longtime fan of the show here. Love watching your videos and listening to you. My question was, do you consider either George W. Bush or Barack Obama to be a war criminal?
I'm sorry, to be a worker?
A war criminal.
A war criminal. I see what you're saying. A war criminal.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, probably if we were to say, presidents have no particular exemption, which they do in many cases, from being charged with war crimes, there's probably a pretty good case to be made that by the letter of international law, both Bush and Obama probably have made decisions for which they could at least be charged with war crimes. Whether they would be successfully prosecuted, I don't know. But I think the answer as to whether there would be a basis to charge either of them, probably yes.
All right. Yeah, I mainly just wanted to know whether that was a label you felt comfortable applying to either of them.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not so much.
Very
It's not so much about labeling per se. It's more about the understanding that presidents do have a different set of laws that are binding them in terms of a lot of these broad terms like war criminality, genocide, etc. And so for me, I mean, it's an interesting sort of question in an academic sense, but practically, does it have any real implications to you?
Well, I think as someone who's more interested in morality rather than legality, I think I'm just from the moral perspective, I'm curious as to whether people see their actions as being deserving of that kind of label. Because I see there's inconsistency a lot of times when I have conversations with my friends about Hillary Clinton, and they'll say she's a war criminal, and they'll say, well, what about Obama? And they'll say, no, he's great. And I was just kind of curious what your thoughts were about that.
I mean, listen, from a moral
very
perspective, it's hard to imagine any recent U.S. president where we would look at all the things they've done and say, hey, I have no moral problems whatsoever. So I think from a moral standpoint, your case is absolutely much, much stronger. Thank you so much for the call. We love taking calls. That is all the time we have today for calls. A lot of calls focused on that Republican National Convention. Looking forward to next week's DNC. 617-830-4750 is always the number. We'll take a break and be back with more.